wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Regina and this is Gemini's Ladies Life. Guys, I thought I'd make this video. I am just coming from the movies with my grandson. We went out to see Spider-Man. I enjoyed that movie. I always like the Marvels or the Avenger type movies. I love those type of movies. So whenever they bring a new one out, I'm there to see it. But I really enjoy that. Anyway, guys, I'm coming to make this video because I am about to plan my return trip to Istanbul, Turkey to finish off my dental work. If you guys have seen my video I did a couple of months ago, I went to Istanbul, Turkey to get some dental work done, and I specifically had some transplants done, and I had to give it some time for my gums to heal before I make a return trip. So my gums are healed, I am ready to go and very excited to finish off the work that was started in June of last year, 2021. So I am raring to go, and I will definitely be recording that trip also. So guys, follow, put on your notification, and you'll be aware when I post that video. So anyway, I just was coming on here to share some of the things that I learned when I made the trip out there, and thought that, hey, maybe you need some of these tips also. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm talking about, please continue to watch. Okay guys, let's get into the video. I have it written down, some of the things I wanted to talk about. So if you see me looking down, that's why I'm looking down. Okay guys, so some of my tip, one of my most important tip before you leave out of the country, if you're gonna use any kind of debit or credit card or anything like that, notify them that you're going, okay? So that you will not have any problems making transactions out there. And even if you do have a problem, like I did, because they had it on record that I've already notified them that I was going, it was easy to get the hold that they had on my transaction lifted. So let your credit cards and your debit cards, make, you know, your banks, make them aware that you're going out of the country. And it's a good idea also to give them a date span, because if anything, any transactions are seen outside of that date span, that'll be a red flag that, you know, there's an issue going on, and so that you can get your money back, you know. So make sure that you let your financial establishments know you're going, and also let your phone company know that you're going also. I have AT&T. They had a $10 a day destination fee where I had unlimited use of my phone for not only making phone calls, but, you know, being on like YouTube, using apps and whatever and stuff like that. But at $10, I could do all of those things without being charged extra money. Guys, I've heard of horror stories of people going out of the country and not being aware of this and coming back and have to pay hundreds of dollars. I think that for my trip, I might have paid an extra $80 or whatever. So let your phone company know that you're going to be out of the country also. Speaking of, you know, the phone, when you are out there, this is what I found. Unless I was inside some kind of establishment, I didn't have Wi-Fi service. So if you're in the streets, you going to different restaurants, you're going to the store, you might not have access to Wi-Fi. So two good apps. Make sure you have a translator app. I had Google Translate, and you have some kind of money conversion app, currency work very well for us, because you never know what you might need to convert money, guys, so make sure that you have those things download in advance, okay? Also, guys, we living in this COVID age, and you know that when you travel out of the country, you're gonna need the PCR test. Be mindful of the timing that you take that test and versus your travel time when you go into these countries, because some of these countries will look at your PCR test down to the minute entering their country. I found Amsterdam was very strict, and I heard that Germany was strict also. They will time it down to the minute, and if it's not that exact 72 hours, guys, they will make you take the test, which may delay your trip, and it's going to cost you some money. So be mindful of the timing of when you take the test versus when you do the trip, okay? Be mindful of that. As far as the monies go, guys, make sure that you have Turkish money and American dollars, or whatever your country, whatever your country is. I'm coming from the United States, so I can speak on that. American dollars, okay? Because I found when I was there, some establishments and cabs prefer the Turkish lira, and then some places didn't mind if you gave them American money, But I found that small establishments and cabs like the lira better. And then, like, if you're making a big transaction or purchasing big things, then they didn't mind taking the American money. And plus, a lot of times when you're paying the balance to the dentist or the surgical place or whatever, they like to have that money in American dollars. So make sure you have that. Plus, when you're coming into Turkey, you have to get a visiting visa, and they want that $30 or whatever in American money also. So, but like I said, it may be different if you're coming from another country, but I'm coming from the United States, so that's all I'm speaking on. So make sure you have the American money. And guys, bring more than you think that you will need, because like me, I went to get dental work done. I knew I was going to need an implant. I just didn't know I was going to need as many as I received, and I got 5, and I kind of budgeted for 2. So bring more money than they tell you may need. Plus, you might want to do a little sightseeing. You might want to, go out to eat. Carry more money than you think you may need. Okay. As far as traveling, I found that if you was going to get into a cab, if you download the address of the place you want to go to, even though there was a language barrier, all you can do is just show the taxi driver the address of where you going, and you had no problem. So that's a little tip that I learned when I was there that I want to share with you guys. Guys, listen here. Just like in the United States, pickpocketing and, purse snatching is real out there too. I had a little incident with this, when I was with a young lady, and this little boy was coming up to us begging for money. Now, he's speaking in his language, so I really didn't understand it. But I also saw him eyeballing my pocketbook. And guys, you know what? I could see that little boy grabbing the pocketbook and crawling into some little hole. I probably would have never found him. So be mindful of your surroundings. And unless you're with a group of people and whatever, you know, be careful where you traveling and stuff, you know. In the world that we live in right now, you got to be careful whether you're in the United States or wherever you are. So be mindful of your surroundings. Guys, now I don't know. I'm speaking about the dentist. I don't know what happens if you go get another procedure, but when I went to the dentist, they will not give you narcotics. So if you think that your procedure may be painful or maybe your tolerance of pain is low, carry your own pain medication. The dentist would give you like the equivalence of maybe like a Tylenol or something like that, you know. And they did give us antibiotics and mouthwash, but they are not going to prescribe you narcotics, so bring your own. And last but not least, and I know there's probably other things that I'm forgetting, be careful about making updates when you over there on your in Turkey on your phone. When I was there, when I was in the hotel, I kept on noticing I would get pop-ups on my phone telling me to make an update. Now, guys, I don't even like to make updates and hit on things when I'm in the United States. So I'll be damned if I'm gonna be doing that and I'm in a foreign country and stuff. That is not important to me. And plus, I don't know what kind of access I'm giving to you on my phone, making updates in Turkey or whatever. That could be done when I get back home. And by the way, when I did get home, I got no pop-up. So, guys, be careful. That is it for right now. If I think about anything else, I'll make another video. And like I said, I will record when I go back out to Turkey. Okay, guys. If you are interested in continuing following my journey, please subscribe, put your notification on so you're aware of when I post the next video. If you have any questions, leave it below and I will answer it as soon as possible. Okay, guys, thanks for watching and I will see you on the next video. Guys, before I end this video, I thought about one more thing that's important for you to do. Carry your passport everywhere you go, because if you are going out there to make purchases, they're gonna want to see your passport, making some transactions. And I found that to be true with small transactions and large transactions also. So carry your passport with you. And some of you may know that you can get discounts with large purchases that can equal up to hundreds of dollars off things that you would pay more when you were in the United States, but you're going to need your passport. And is it called a duty, or you know what, I can't remember it, but they'll give you a slip about what you purchase, and usually at the stores they will tell you you'll save an additional $100, $200. And when you are about to go into the airport, I know at the Turkish airport there was another building right across the street from the airport. You could go in there, you show them that form and what you purchased, and they gave you additional money off your purchase. So make sure that you carry your passport with you when you're out in the street. Plus, guys, you never know when they may ask for that anywhere. So that's a good idea to always carry your passport with you wherever you go. Anyway, guys, this time is for real. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.